What's up guys, Hangy from Esperino, and I'm back with another unboxing. This is probably the biggest collector's edition I'll be unboxing to date. It's the Tales of Xillia 2 Ludger Kresnik collector's edition. This is exclusive to the European market and is also available in Australasia through selected retailers. In Australia this is exclusive to EB Games and it retails for $169.95. It's a fairly big package, you can just see from comparison to the size of my hand, and even the setup that I usually have, I had to adjust it just so I can accommodate the sheer size of this thing. There's one thing in here which is exclusive to the European release. There is a special edition or collector's edition also available in North America, but you will miss out on the metal pack. It features Rollo that's included in the European release. But anyway, let's get started and let's unbox this huge package. First thing you're going to notice is just that really awesome Tales of Xillia 2 artwork. You can see all the main characters there. You've got Ludger Kresnik featured on the front along with L. And you got some also on the top there, you've got a few of the older characters from previous games gone by. So yeah, it's really nice packaging. And then down below there you've got the Tales of Xillia 2 logo and font, as well as the Ludger Kresnik Collector's Edition printed on below that as well. You can see there this is the PG rated version, which is for Australia. And I'll flick over to the side over here. You can see a nice clear image of Ludger Kresnik in his blue shirt and tie and clutching both blades in either hand. So yeah, it's really a nice collector's edition. They've really gone all out to make sure it features a lot of the artwork which you're going to really appreciate with this particular collector's edition. On the back side of this you can see couple of screenshots plus what appears to be the contents of what's inside. I'll just give you another closer look at this. You can see Ludger Kresnik and L at the top there, and you've got a few nice screenshots from there, a couple of cutscenes and some details about the game as well, what you can expect. Down below here you've got all the contents which we're going to unbox very shortly, and down below just some logos and trademarks. On the last side you can see there you've got one of the possibilities that Ludger can follow in his destiny throughout the game, and I'm not going to give too much away, but that's one of the artworks from the characters from the game as well. So you've got again Tales of Xillia 2 logo and Ludger Kresnik Collector's Edition printed there. On the top side there you've got what looks like a timepiece, I guess. And just on the top part here you can see, I don't know if you can make it out from the light, but it's actually sealed there. You got a couple of pieces of plastic seal which I'm just about to break, and we'll open this thing up so you can have a closer look at what's on the inside. So the collector's edition comes apart just by pulling on this tab here and just flipping the top lid open. Inside you'll see two pieces of cardboard flaps that just flip open like so, and underneath it all is all the contents. Now first thing you're going to notice is this white package here. This would appear to be the timepiece that comes with the game. We'll unbox that really soon. And over here we have the Rollo Steelbook case. This is exclusive to the European release, and I believe some European retailers also offered this as a pre-order incentive. They didn't do that in Australia, I think. I mean, I don't think the Day 1 edition also included this metal pack, but it's a really nice metal pack. Features Rollo the cat from the game. You know, very cute with his surprised look on one side and a few other images of him on the back side as well as the Tales of Xillia 2 logo just printed at the top there. Inside here you'll find what appears to be the original soundtrack from Tales of Xillia 2. There also appears to be a VIP registry form. I'll just pull that out, and under that is so they've actually bundled the game inside the steelbook. You can see the Tales of Xillia 2 game disc, and I'll just put that down for a second. I'll give you a closer look at the Tales of Xillia 2 manual. So this is the English manual, And on inside here you've got, looks like there's some precautions there. Looks like it's all black and white only. You've got table of contents, setting up, mapping your controls, battle controls, some more details, information on the two main characters. You've got El Mata and Ludger Kresnik, as well as some warranty information and customer service support. So yeah, simple manual, nothing too overly complex here. But yeah, at least the front cover's in colour and it's got that nice artwork, so that's always a plus. So I'm just going to pull out the other two remaining pieces from this box. Like you've got a hardcover art book, and you've also got the rather big Ludger Kresnik figure. Okay, I'll just put that to the side. Okay, so let's have a closer look at the timepiece. It looks like just a blank piece of white cardboard there with just the black case poking through. And you can see in this black case it's got Tales of Xillia printed in gold, and there's nothing else on this black case, it's just black completely. Popping this top case off, you can see the Tales of Xillia 2 printed again on the top of this. Looks like a sort of like a velvet bag. It's like got drawstrings on the side here, so I guess it's some place to house your timepiece, or what looks like a timepiece anyway. And it's like a bit of information there as well. The timepiece itself. Okay, so this is quite a nice timepiece. So it's designed to be like a pocket watch. You can see these got the like what looks like clock gears, and it's kind of painted in a gold finish. It's a little bit, I don't know if that's deliberate. It might be deliberate just to make it look a little bit weathered, perhaps. You've got on the top there, you've got what appears to be a little dial, but in actuality it's just something you can actually put like a drawstring through to hang it up. And on the underside here you've got Tales of Xillia 2 printed on the back. It's also covered with a piece of paper, plastic here, which you can take off if you would like. I guess if they put it on there just to prevent it from being scratched. You can hear it has a nice little click there when you close it together. And to open it, alright, so to open it, you just got to push on the top there, so it comes apart. And on the inside, we've got again really nice, what appears to be sort of like a 3D etched gear design made to look like a clock, but in actuality it's not a clock, it's actually a mirror. So it's something a little bit different. I think this is due to some people complaining about the timepiece from certain other releases, so they've gone with a mirror instead. It's fairly weighty, fairly solid mirror clock, fake clock, or whatever you want to call it, but it's a collectible piece, I guess. So if you want to, you know, put a piece of string there and hang it up on something, it's, you know, do whatever you like with it really. Okay, next up we've got this really nice hardcover art book. So it says The Art of Tales of Xillia 2, and you can see on the front there it's got some of the main characters just in their concept art form. So let's have a flick through and a closer look at this art book. It looks really good. Hardcover is always a positive, which not a lot of games come with hardcover art books these days. A few blank pages here. The Art of Tales of Xillia 2. So you've got characters and other illustrations. I'll just quickly flick through this, give you a close look at some of the major artworks. So you got Ludger Kresnik and all his different emotions or facials, as well as some profile shots of him as well. Very nice, very well drawn. You've got him in, got some animated shots of him as well. More images of Ludger Kresnik. Looks like some alternate, looks like maybe some alternate outfits for him at that time. El Mata, 3D art, concept art, different artworks, a few concept arts as well. Ludger Kresnik. Jude Mathis. If you played the first Tales of Xillia game, you'll be familiar with this character. Amelia. Very popular character from the first game as well. Again, more concept art. Leo Rolando. Elvin from the first game as well. Very cool. Elise. Rowan. Gaius, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Gaius. Musette. Beasley. They're very popular Rollo. Very chubby, very cute. Kronos. A few of the other minor characters, and then you've got some other illustrations or artwork featured from, looks like a few concept arts here. Yeah, more concept art, and just some interesting things that you may be interested in having a closer look at. And that's pretty much all there is to the art book. On the back says Tales of Xillia 2, and along the spine it does say the art of Tales of Xillia 2. So a really nice art book. It's always a plus when you get a hardcover art book, particularly one of this quality. It's very large, very good quality, and something to immerse yourself into the world of Tales of Xillia 2. Lastly, just like in the first Tales of Xillia, you get a really nice collectible figure. This time you have the character of Ludger Kresnik, and you can see here it comes in this really fancy collectible box. Along the side there you've got his silhouette, and on the back there you've got just some information about it in different languages, as well as a nice little portrait shot of Ludger Kresnik. So very cool. Let's just cut this thing open and pop him out so you can have a closer look. Okay, so Ludger is just housed in a couple of pieces of plastic. It just kind of come apart from a couple of clips. You can see there he's wrapped in a couple of pieces of plastic, mostly just to protect his blades, I guess, from being damaged. But yeah, here he is, the Ludger Kresnik collectible figurine. It's a fairly big figurine. It's not particularly heavy though, but it is really detailed. You can see there they've captured him in a really nice pose, holding both his blades, and the detail on this is actually really good. It's very much in line with the Miller collectible figure from Tales of Xillia 1. So yeah, it's definitely something which the fans are going to really appreciate, particularly for the money that you'd be paying for this. You can see on the base as well, you've got the, so you can make it out, but it's got the Tales of Xillia type of clock or timepiece, and just give you a closer look at Ludger Kresnik himself. You can see the face there, very detailed. The paintwork's phenomenal. They've captured his look really well. You can see sort of a blank look on his face, which is pretty neat. The hair, the paintwork, it's really detailed. The blade on his arm, you can see the blade that he's holding there, really detailed as well. And even onto the front of him you can see the tie's been really well painted, and the little details as well. Just on his pocket there, you got the painted little sword. Even on his suspenders, they're all painted. Someone's really taken the time to make sure that they've captured him in all his detail. Just down below there, you can even see the feather on his pants. Sorry, feather on his pouch actually. really nice. And back onto the other leg, you can see the other pouch there, which if we get them to focus, is also painted really well. Even his shoes are really well done, they're really detailed. So I don't think a lot of people will be disappointed with this figure. It's definitely a nice collectible figure. I'm sure a lot of people are really going to love it. I mean, I think it's amazing. I think it stands at about 23 centimeters tall, so yeah, it's a nice piece and definitely worth the money. I'm not 100% sure why it's packed in such a big box, but you know, it's the art book plus the figure, the steel case, and the faux pocket watch. It's definitely a really nice collectible package. So there you have it, the Tales of Xillia 2 Ludger Kresnik Collector's Edition. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this unboxing video, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with more upcoming videos. Thanks as always for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye!